drummed out of the service after the military branded him a troublemaker. Brooks Burford has the story.
What's up?
Grandpa 3, wind at 230 at 3.
Landing gear warning on cutout switch. Exterior lights.
8 years ago, a C-141 took off from McCord Air Force Base on a routine supply mission to the Far East. On the return leg, an air controller mistook it for a fighter approaching Whidbey Island Naval Air Station. The 141 was cleared to descend, too low into the Olympic Mountains, which were obscured by weather that day. The jet slammed into the side of Mount Constance. 16 people on board died. This was March 3rd, 1975. Even with the controller's mistake, this former C-141 pilot claims the crash should not have happened, and he has been drummed out of the Air Force for pressing the issue.
Two navigators flying as navigators, instead of doing their navigation, were cleaning up the cockpit and filling out their paperwork. On board that aircraft, as a navigator, was the chief of training for all of McCord. Now, that ought to tell you something.
The chart they were using did not even show the Olympic Mountains.
Oh, it could have prevented very easily if they just follow the regulations the way they're written and good common sense.
The documents that fill his living room show that he was ordered to undergo psychiatric evaluation because of his insistence. But the psychiatrist gave him a clean bill of mental health. He kept hammering unsuccessfully at his superiors. One day, frustration overrode his patience. He wrote an obscene letter. A short time later, he was out after 22 years in the Air Force. He is now suing a select handful of his superiors, a procedure that the U.S. Supreme Court may decide is legal in a few months. Brooks Burford, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
Vice President George Bush